Hey guys, I'm Melissa. I am a registered dietitian and welcome to my channel. On my channel I talk about food and nutrition and healthy recipes and bad diets and all that sort of fun stuff. So if you like that, then make sure you're subscribed. Today we're going to be talking about quinoa. I feel like quinoa has become so popular over the last year or two, and I'm glad it has. It's incredibly nutritious, but it can be kind of intimidating when a food just rises to fame like that, and some people don't know how to cook it. They don't know if it's gonna taste good. It can be expensive to buy. So today I wanted to show you how to cook quinoa and give you 3 ideas of how you can eat quinoa and incorporate it into your diet. I also wrote a blog post to go along with this video for supper meals, so I'm going to post that blog post down below. And if you're in the Raleigh area, then make sure you also check out Supper Meals. They're a really cool healthy meal delivery service, so I would definitely recommend checking them out. But now I'm going to show you how to cook quinoa and 3 recipes that incorporate quinoa. I'm starting with just a nice base, so I'm just gonna make 1 cup of uncooked quinoa, which ends up being a lot more when it's actually cooked. But I'm gonna use that as a base and then make single serving recipes of the 3 recipes. You can cook it however you want. It's not difficult to cook, so if you just wanna cook it a little bit at a time, you can do that. You can cook a big batch like I'm doing and make different recipes with that batch, or you can cook a big batch and just make 1 big batch of that single recipe so that you have it, you know, throughout the week or as a couple different entrees. So it's really about whatever you want to do. This is just how I'm choosing to do it. And without further ado, here are the recipes. So for the base, you're just gonna need 1 cup of dry rinsed quinoa and 2 cups of water. And just add the quinoa to the water, bring it to a boil, and then lower it to simmering and cover it for about 20 minutes until it has absorbed all the water and is nice and fluffy like this. And I normally stir it about every 5 minutes while it's cooking. For this recipe, you'll need a 1/2 cup of cooked quinoa, 1 banana sliced, some cinnamon, about 1/3 cup of milk, and about a tablespoon of maple syrup. And then just add the quinoa to the bowl, and if you're doing this later, then you can warm it up in the microwave for a little bit so it's warm. And then top it with the milk and the bananas. As well as a little bit of cinnamon, and finally that maple syrup. And there's your breakfast quinoa. For this recipe, again, you'll need 1/2 cup of the cooked quinoa, a couple ounces of shredded chicken, or you can leave the chicken out if you want, about 1 cup of chopped spinach, a little bit of goat cheese, a little bit of pomegranate seeds, a dash of lemon juice, and a dash of olive oil. Take a nice big bowl and add your quinoa first, and then just top it with all of those ingredients. And also, if you don't like the kind of crunchy texture of pomegranate seeds, you could also use like craisins or any other fruit really. Finally, just add some salt and pepper, and there you have it, a beautiful quinoa salad. For the final recipe, again, you'll need half a cup of the cooked quinoa, about a cup of frozen stir-fry vegetables, a handful of protein. I'm just using shrimp, but you can use whatever you want, 1 egg, and a little bit of soy sauce. If your protein's not already cooked, then go ahead and cook it, and then add the protein and the frozen vegetables to a frying pan until they're heated through, and then crack your egg and scramble it in with the vegetables until it's fully cooked. And then add your quinoa. Once that's all mixed up, you can add your soy sauce, and then I put it back on the heat for just a little bit to make sure the quinoa is nice and warmed through. All right, and there you have it, 3 recipes that use quinoa. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that these recipes look good to you. Let me know if you make them, and let me know how else you incorporate quinoa into your diet. Also, don't forget to check out my blog post, and don't forget to check out supper meals, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.